Have you ever wished you could drift off to peaceful sleep every night and wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready for the day ahead? Well, don't go anywhere, because what I'm about to share might just change the way you sleep at night. Today, we're going to explore 7 foods that can significantly improve your sleep. And trust me, the results might surprise you. Let's start with a common but frustrating situation. You get into bed hoping to rest, but your mind just won't stop racing. You toss and turn, stare at the ceiling, or worse yet, you fall asleep only to wake up at 2 a.m. Wide-eyed, unable to fall back asleep. Sound familiar? These sleepless nights don't just leave you exhausted. They slowly wear down your health, especially as the years go by. What many don't realize is that sleep problems become more common after age 50. Your body's internal clock starts to shift. The natural signals that once told you to rest begin to fade away. But here's the good news. Nature has given us tools safe, natural, and powerful ones. No lab-made pills, no chemicals, just real foods that work with your nervous system to help you reclaim your sleep. People who add these foods to their routine often notice lasting changes, less tossing and turning, deeper sleep, and brighter mornings. It's like their bodies are remembering how to rest again. And if you're currently relying on sleep aids just to get through the night, listen closely. This could be your chance to break free. So, if better sleep is your goal, make sure you're subscribed. Now, let's dive into the first food that can help you feel refreshed at night. The first food, the underrated power of bananas. That humble banana you've seen 1,000 times in your kitchen might be the natural sleep helper you've been missing. But what makes bananas so special when it comes to helping you sleep? It all comes down to a trio of mighty nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. Together, they create a calming cocktail for your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium help relax your muscles, signaling your body it's time to unwind from the day. Meanwhile, vitamin B6 plays a key role in turning tryptophan into serotonin, a chemical that makes you feel good, steadying your mood and encouraging relaxation. And that serotonin then turns into melatonin, a hormone that tells your brain it's bedtime. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine Rosa, a 65-year-old woman struggling with restless legs and waking frequently at night. She started eating a ripe banana with a few brown spots about an hour before bed. Your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium help relax your muscles, signaling to your body that it's time to let go of the day's tension. Meanwhile, vitamin B6 plays an important role in converting tryptophan into serotonin, a chemical that creates a feeling of well-being, stabilizes your mood, and promotes relaxation. And that's serotonin. Then, it transforms into melatonin, a hormone that tells your brain it's time for sleep. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine Rosa, a 65-year-old woman struggling with restless legs and waking up often at night. She starts eating a ripe banana with light brown spots about an hour before bedtime. In just a few days, her nighttime leg spasms begin to ease. After a few weeks, especially when she adds other foods from this list, her sleep becomes deeper and more consistent. No more clock watching at 3 a.m. Want to boost its effect? Try a warm, comforting banana pudding made with oat milk. It's not only delicious but naturally soothing. Here's a pro tip. If you eat green bananas, you'll benefit from resistant starch, a special type of fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Some of these bacteria help produce compounds that make you sleepy. Just remember, this isn't an on-off switch. Bananas won't knock you out like a pill. They help your brain remember how to fall asleep, naturally, the way your brain needs. Next up is almonds, the quiet sleep guardian. At first glance, almonds might seem like just a crunchy, protein-packed snack, but there's so much more. These little powerhouses contain nutrients that directly impact your sleep control system. The star here is magnesium. Once again, it acts like a built-in off switch for your nervous system. When you eat almonds, magnesium kicks in to slow things down, ease physical tension, and gently prepare your body for sleep without forcing it. But that's not all. Almonds also help regulate cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Ever found yourself lying in bed, thinking about your to-do list or replaying awkward conversations? That could be high cortisol levels. And almonds can help bring those levels down. Don't forget vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant in almonds that fights chronic inflammation, This hidden inflammation can quietly hurt your sleep quality, stopping you from getting into the deep, restorative stages of sleep. Here's another important benefit. Almonds contain healthy fats that help keep your blood sugar steady overnight. If you've ever woken up around 2 or 3 a.m., feeling unusually alert or even a little hungry, it might be because your blood sugar dropped. The fats in almonds help maintain stable energy levels until morning. To make the most of their benefits, eat a small handful about an hour before bedtime. You can enjoy them raw, or if you have the time, soak them in water for a few hours. Soaking helps reduce anti-nutrients that can interfere with magnesium absorption in some people. Feeling creative? Make your own almond milk at home. Soak almonds overnight, peel them, blend with warm water, and maybe add a pinch of cinnamon. Sip a bit before bed and let the soothing magic begin. But wait, here's a sneaky sleep saboteur. Before we dive into more sleep-boosting foods, there's one common habit that might quietly harm your rest. Even though it seems harmless, let's talk decaffeinated coffee. Many people think it's safe to drink this tea-like brew at night because it's caffeine-free. But here's the truth. Decaf coffee still contains about 3% to 10% of its original caffeine. For sensitive folks, that's enough to disrupt sleep. But the real concern isn't just the leftover caffeine. It's how the caffeine's removed. Some decaffeination methods use chemical solvents like methylene, chloride, or ethyl acetate. Even small amounts of these chemicals can affect neurotransmitters, the chemicals that regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Here's another twist. Your brain might have formed a conditioned link between the taste of coffee and alertness. So, even if your decaf has barely any caffeine, that familiar flavor and aroma can still stimulate your brain, making it harder to relax. So, even if you choose a decaf cup, the ritual itself might be sending the wrong signals to your brain. You see, our brains are creatures of habit. Just taking a sip, feeling the warmth, smelling that familiar aroma can trigger a subconscious signal, time to take action. Instead of encouraging relaxation, your mind might mistakenly get ready for action, and that's where things get complicated. This mental confusion can directly affect one of the most important sleep stages, deep sleep, the stage where the real magic happens. This is when your cells regenerate, your immune system resets, and your brain clears out the day's clutter. But if you don't stay in this stage long enough, even if technically you slept through the night, you might wake up feeling sluggish, tired, and not refreshed, like your body hit pause instead of reset. Now, picture this. You're doing everything right. No screens before bed, quiet environment, even a nightly meditation habit, but you still drink decaf coffee in the evening. This seemingly harmless routine could be quietly undermining your efforts without you realizing it. What's a better choice? Swap your evening drink for an herbal tea that promotes relaxation, like a carefully brewed chamomile tea. Later in this video, I'll share a special preparation method to make it even more effective. Just switching from coffee to natural herbal tea for a few nights can bring noticeable improvements to your sleep. This isn't just theory, it's a perfect example of how smart marketing can turn a saboteur into a helper. Decaf coffee is seen as a sleep-friendly drink, but for many people, it's actually a silent thief, stealing the deep sleep your body craves. Food. Number 3, cherries. Reset your sleep with ruby red. They're small, sweet, and delicious. But what most people don't know is cherries are actually a natural sleep reset with ruby. Red cherries. They're small, sweet, and tasty. But what most people don't know is that cherries are a natural sleep regulator. These bright red gems are a natural source of melatonin, a key hormone your brain releases to signal lights out and bedtime. Under ideal conditions, your body produces melatonin regularly, every evening. But life happens, stress, aging, late-night phone screen time, and irregular sleep habits can all disrupt melatonin production. That's when cherries come in handy. Just eat 10 to 15 cherries, fresh or frozen. About an hour before bedtime can gently bring your body back into a healthy rhythm, help reset your internal clock, and encourage deep, restful sleep. And that's just the beginning. Cherries also contain lots of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight silent inflammation, especially in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as an overnight cleanup crew, sweeping away oxidative stress, helping you wake up clear-headed, refreshed, and emotionally balanced. Have you ever woken up feeling stiff, achy, or uncomfortable? That might be a sign your sleep didn't reach the deep, restorative level your body needs. Then Cherries help soothe the transition between light and deep sleep, letting your body recover and your mind recharge. Another great benefit is cherries are a strong ally during seasonal changes. When daylight hours shift, your melatonin rhythm can get thrown off balance. Cherries act like a natural anchor, keeping your sleep cycle steady no matter what's happening outside. But here's an important tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries. Avoid dried ones. They usually have added sugar, which can spike your energy and disrupt your metabolism just when your body needs to calm down. Try eating cherries on their own, blending them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or making a bedtime snack with a few other sleep-friendly ingredients. They're tasty, easy to prepare, and backed by science. Now, onto food number 4, kiwi, the green guardian of sleep, with its soft fuzzy skin and tart flavor, bright green inside. Kiwi might look like a quirky tropical fruit for a fruit salad, but inside that unusual exterior is one of the most scientifically proven fruits to boost sleep on the planet. Studies, especially those done in New Zealand, Kiwi's home, show remarkable results. Eating 1 or 2 kiwis before bed can significantly improve both how long you sleep and how well you sleep. Why? Because kiwis are packed with serotonin, one of the brain's key chemicals that regulates mood and sleep. Serotonin helps you relax, supports emotional balance, and most importantly, it's the direct precursor. Serotonin helps you relax. It promotes emotional balance. And most importantly, it's the direct precursor of melatonin. In other words, kiwi signals your body that it's time to rest. But that's not all. Kiwi is also packed with powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help reduce oxidative stress, a quiet but dangerous factor that can harm brain function, memory, and mental clarity. It can cause you to wake up feeling foggy, unable to focus, or just not yourself. That might be oxidative stress at work. Kiwi fights stress from within. And here's a tasty bonus: the kiwi skin actually has more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yep, you can eat the whole thing. Just brush off the fuzz with a soft brush. This extra fiber supports healthy digestion. And believe it or not, it also plays a key role in helping you sleep better. Want to take it up a notch? Eat half a banana with a kiwi about an hour before bedtime. Bananas provide tryptophan, and kiwi offers serotonin, a perfect combo that boosts your body's natural melatonin production. It's like giving your brain the tools it needs for deep, restful sleep. To keep it simple, blend kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk into a creamy smoothie for the evening. This drink is light, delicious, and helps your nervous system fully relax. And here's the best part: kiwi doesn't just help you fall asleep. It can also reduce anxiety, irritability, and even muscle aches, all things that often interfere with your sleep. Kiwi might be small, but when it comes to sleep, it's a powerful multitasker. But watch out, sauerkraut can backfire if used the wrong way. Sauerkraut can be a great sleep ally, but only if you use it properly. If you combine it with foods like chocolate, wine, or other high cholesterol ingredients, you might accidentally create a cocktail that disrupts your sleep. Why? Because these combos can subtly but significantly interfere with digestion and neurotransmitter balance. Yes, when your body needs calm, the best way to enjoy sauerkraut is in small amounts, just 2 to 3 tablespoons, ideally paired with healthy complex carbs like brown rice or oatmeal. And here's the key: eat it at least 2 hours before bedtime. Avoid pairing it with heavy protein, red meat, or highly processed dinners, because that can slow digestion and cause stomach discomfort, bloating, or even waking up in the middle of the night. Your body will tell you if sauerkraut isn't sitting well. Watch for signs like sudden warmth, itchy skin, flushed face, or waking up with a dull headache. These can be symptoms of histamine sensitivity, which some people experience when eating fermented foods. Thinking about making your own? Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Just thinly slice fresh cabbage, sprinkle with sea salt, and let it ferment in a clean, sealed glass jar for about a week. If you buy pre-made, always choose raw, unpasteurized varieties. Pasteurization kills the live beneficial bacteria, which is the whole point. And there's more. Cabbage sauerkraut is packed with vitamin C, which helps lower cortisol, Your body's main stress hormone, lower cortisol, means deeper, more peaceful sleep. One important note: if you're taking iron supplements, be cautious. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption, and too much iron in your blood can suppress melatonin production, making your sleep worse. So, the golden rule is not to add supplements on top of sauerkraut. Keep your dinner clean, simple, and natural. You might find this little fermented food offers big benefits, not just for digestion, but also for your brain, nervous system, and your ability to truly rest. Food number 6, oatmeal. Breakfast food you should actually eat at night. This is usually a morning dish, but it might be exactly what your body needs before bedtime. Oatmeal isn't just warm, comforting, and filling. It's one of the most underrated sleep aids in the world. When eaten at the right time with the right ingredients, it can calm your nervous system, balance your blood sugar, and gently ease your body into sleep mode. What makes oatmeal so effective? It's all thanks to a powerful trio: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium relaxes muscles, slows your heart rate, and soothes your brain. Zinc plays a key role in the chain reaction to produce melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate your sleep cycle. And the complex carbs in oatmeal provide glucose that's released slowly and steadily, keeping your energy stable all night long. This last part is especially important. Many people wake up between midnight and 3 a.m., not because of nightmares or noise, but because their blood sugar drops. The body panics, thinking energy is running out, and triggers. Nightmares or noise caused by blood sugar drops. The body panics, thinking energy is running out, and triggers a mild stress response to wake you up. Oatmeal helps prevent this by keeping your blood sugar stable. No spikes, no crashes, no brain fog at 3 a.m., and that's not all. Oatmeal contains avenin, a unique compound with mild calming properties. It quiets the noise in your head, reduces overstimulation, and helps you think calmly without. Sometimes, certain foods can keep you awake or make you sleepy the next day. Here's the perfect oatmeal recipe for a bedtime snack. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond milk or oat milk. Add a handful of almonds or walnuts and sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. This dish not only tastes great, but also helps balance your blood sugar and relax your body. Another option is to add a spoonful of ground oats into a banana and plant-based milk smoothie. It's light, easy to digest, and perfect for unwinding. Here's a little bonus tip. Studies show that people who regularly eat oats spend more time in deep sleep, the stage that truly heals and recharges the body. Even if your total sleep hours don't change, you'll wake up feeling more refreshed, focused, and in a better mood. So, if you're struggling with insomnia, low energy, or restless nights, try moving oats from your breakfast to your evening routine. Next up, chamomile, a type of herbal tea, only works when brewed the right way. Roman chamomile is actually a symbol of calm, used for generations as a natural sleep remedy. But here's something most people don't realize: how you prepare chamomile decides whether it really works. If you just dip a tea bag in hot water for a minute or two, you'll get a light flavored drink with almost no effect. The compound apigenin is what actually makes chamomile powerful. This natural flavonoid binds to specific receptors in the brain, triggering a calming anti-anxiety effect, similar to some prescription meds, but without the side effects. Apigenin is nature's way of whispering to your nervous system, it's okay, you can let go now. To unlock its full potential, you need to brew it right. Use whole dried chamomile flowers, not cheap tea bags. Steep them in boiling water for at least 10 minutes, covering the cup to keep the essential oils in. 4. Best results. Use 1 to 2 teaspoons per cup. You can even boost its effects by adding lemon leaves, passion fruit powder, or a bit of raw honey, which has natural soothing properties. Drinking. This tea 30 to 45 minutes before bed can turn your sunset ritual into real therapy, especially if you make it a regular habit. Chamomile won't knock you out cold. Instead, it creates the perfect mental and physical setting for your body to do what it's designed to do: sleep naturally, easily, and deeply. Chamomile is a gentle healing herb, but only when you prepare it right. You've probably heard of chamomile. Everyone has. It's the gisser, herbal tea that calms nerves and helps you relax before bed. But here's the part: no one tells you chamomile only works if brewed properly. The magic lies in a compound called apigenin, a natural plant flavonoid, that can bind to certain receptors in the brain, much like the ones anti-anxiety drugs target. It signals your nervous system that it's safe to relax, that it's time to let go. But here's something important: apigenin is fragile. If you pour boiling water directly over the chamomile, the too high temperature can destroy its calming effects. So, how do you do it right? Let the water cool down a bit before pouring. Around 80 degrees Celsius, about 175 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal. No thermometer, no problem. Just wait until the bubbles stop, but steam is still rising steadily. That's your cue. Now comes another important step: steeping time. Most people only leave the tea bag in the water for a few minutes. Big mistake. To fully extract the relaxing compounds, steep for 8 to 10 minutes and be sure to make sure the cup is tightly covered. This method helps keep the essential oils inside and concentrates them in the liquid instead of letting them evaporate into the air. And yes, the container matters too. Use a glass or ceramic cup. Metal can subtly change the chemical makeup of the compounds and their effects. If you want to take it a step further, ditch store-bought tea bags and use dried chamomile flowers. They're stronger, more fragrant, and deliver a much higher calming dose. Here's the perfect recipe: 1 heaping spoonful of dried chamomile flowers, 1 cup of hot water, not boiling. Cover it and steep for 10 minutes. Drink it 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Make it part of your nightly ritual. No screens, dim lights, maybe some soft music. When you drink chamomile regularly at the same time each night, your brain starts to build a strong association. The taste and smell become sensory signals that say, the day is over. It's time to rest. Keep this routine for just a few days, and you might be surprised. Sleep gets easier, deeper, and longer. Now, food. Number 8, walnuts. The superfood your brain has been waiting for. You may have heard walnuts are good for your heart, but did you know they're also one of the most effective natural tools to improve sleep? These small, crunchy nuts with a mild flavor contain a unique mix of nutrients that directly impact your nervous system. And it all starts with healthy fats. Walnuts are especially rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, 2 essential fats your body can't produce but really needs to make melatonin, the main hormone that helps you sleep well. In short, these fats are the raw materials your brain uses to naturally and efficiently create melatonin. Just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can help your body produce this gentle, steady hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. But it gets even better. Walnuts also contain magnesium, a mineral famous for relaxing muscles, lowering blood pressure, and slowing heart rate, all perfect physiological signals for deep sleep. Even more impressive is that walnuts already contain formed melatonin. That means your body doesn't have to convert anything. It can use melatonin directly from nature. If you often find yourself waking up multiple times at night without knowing why, it might be because your melatonin levels are too low or drop too quickly. Walnuts help maintain melatonin production throughout the night, giving you uninterrupted sleep. Let's take a real-life example. Martin, a 67-year-old man, used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night with no clear reason. After adding a small handful of walnuts to his dinner, he noticed a big difference. He started sleeping more deeply, and even when he woke up, he could fall back asleep much faster. To get the most out of walnuts, soak them in water for 4 hours before eating. This reduces compounds called phytic acid that can block nutrient absorption and makes them easier to digest. Pair them with a carb-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. Why? Because carbs help tryptophan, an amino acid in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier, where it's converted into serotonin and eventually melatonin. Meanwhile, the healthy fats extend melatonin production throughout the night. It's truly the perfect combo. Try a small bowl with kiwi slices and some soaked walnuts about an hour before bed. Don't underestimate these little brain-shaped seeds. Adding walnuts to your evening routine is a simple, tasty, and science-backed way to help your body get back to its natural rhythm and enjoy deep, restorative sleep that changes how you feel when you wake up. If you found this helpful, subscribe so you never miss more tips to boost your sleep like this.